Yeah, dog. I was 2 minutes left in the 2 minutes left in the second. Well, yeah, left in the second quarter. I was ready to come in here happy, like, hey, these boys got coached up, over the last day, and they cleaned up a lot of that nonsense that they was doing, that they've been doing really all season. And unfortunately, I can't really say that because a lot of them demons reared their head right here at the end of the quarter. Can't finish the quarter strong, can't finish the half strong. It's not good. Now the Knicks got the momentum going into the second half. Even though we up 5, we really should be up 15, realistically, honestly speaking. Stupid play, stupid fouls, stupid shots. Like, what are we doing here, man? What are we doing here? It ain't, and I don't even know who to blame. You can't really blame no one person because the mistakes were spread out, man. It's Fred. And then a lot of time. Then it was a couple of shots by Jabari that he missed. That was just easy 3-pointers, in and out. Real quick on Jabari. Jabari got to box out, man. He too lengthy. He's too lanky to not box out. He can't be relying on his long arms and 6'11" height to grab these rebounds, man. It's just not. It's not a winning formula. It's not a working formula for me, man. He needs to hit a body. What up, Coach?
What up?
Yeah, I was just over here complaining about Jabari not boxing out sometimes, bro. It kind of is getting on my nerves. Like, he needs to. I'm not blaming the end of the quarter on him. There's a couple of things that I saw. Like, he has 5 rebounds. He easily could have 8.
Yeah.
I was just, it's very annoying because I'm like, bruh, you got some game to you. You just got to get it in between your mind. Like, get it in between the ears. Some of it is, that's why he's so inconsistent sometimes. But anyway, overall, the defense was straight up until the last couple minutes there. I think they've been doing a good job exposing Jericho Sims and Karl Anthony Towns in that drop, especially in that deep drop that Jericho Sims is in. I think Fred VanVleet was hitting some shots, and then he started feeling himself. He started feeling himself thinking he Jalen Brunson. He just started taking all kind of nasty shots, and I think some of those kind of helped lead into the momentum for the Knicks. All right, when I was going to give Fred his flowers for the game, here you go with this. But what's your thoughts on this so far, man?
Well, the momentum, I thought when Al P threw the ball, well, it was a great contested. It was a great catch.
Yeah, I like the idea. I ain't even going to front him for that.
Yeah, I did like that idea, but Deuce Smith, that was just a great play by Deuce Smith. Brian getting right back into play. That's the momentum. With the momentum flipped. That's when the momentum kind of flipped and everything right there. Again, like, we have control of the game, but again, like I always say, we don't never finish. We got to be able to finish quarters off, and which is something we really have not done. But to me, the third quarter is going to determine if we win this ball game or not, because we was in control of the game. We was up by much as 15, and I like Jabari Smith shooting. Jabari Smith missed 2 in and out.
Yeah, I was just saying
in and out jump shots. Those were good shots. I got a good feeling about him making those in the second half. But other than that, we just got to finish quarter. When we up like that, we got to be able to finish quarters, man. We can't have these lackadaisical turnovers, these shot selection, these bad shot selections. Teams like the New York Knicks, you got to be able to get out. You get off to a good start against them, but you got to be able to finish quarters when you have a double-digit lead.
But they're a very good offense, though, man.
Yeah, they is. Yeah, I'm not. I know they're gonna make a run. I know
they're gonna make some kind of run.
Yeah,
but they can be exposed. I don't care. I don't care nothing about their perimeter defenders. I don't care, because it's really just name and reputation, really. Because the whole thing ain't really gonna fit, because their point of attack with Jalen Brunson and their backline with Jericho Sims and Karl Anthony Towns can be exposed. Hell, even Mikal Bridges can be exposed. Like, he's not what he used to be defensively too, in my opinion. But yeah, I think also, I don't know what it is. I'm a Jabari guy. I'm gonna sound like I'm a Jabari hater. Anunoby kind of been exposing Jabari a little bit. Like, Jabari been finding himself chasing him. He's
Yeah,
been finding himself chasing.
Most of his shots wide open at the 3-point line.
Yeah, but that's Jabari's closeout. Like you gotta close that gap quicker and smarter. Like you gotta know that's the pass that they're looking for. There was an out of bounds play on the side baseline out of bounds play where they found Anunoby right there in the deep corner. Jabari was late to contest.
It was a screen that got him open. It was a screen. It was an actual screen.
Yeah,
and they got him. That kind of got him open. Then one 3-pointer that he did make, he pump faked in the corner and sidestepped someone, and then just made a 3-pointer. Like I said again, I think we playing pretty hard on the defensive side. I think we did. Alp look like he's gonna have a solid game. For right now, he looks like he's gonna have a solid game. But again, like, man, these end of the quarter be killing me, man. They just be hurting, man. We just don't finish. We don't finish well in the quarters.
We got folks complaining about Alp not playing enough minutes. He played 15 minutes.
Played 15 minutes. I mean, he got how many points?
What do you want?
Yeah.
Like,
I agree.
Yeah, like I don't understand that. Like he's I don't think the rotations was bad. By the way,
no, I like the rotation. I think the rotation is completely fine.
Yeah, and just for the fans out there watching, something to keep an eye on. Cam Whitmore has not checked in this game, and he might not. I was wrong last game. Last game, I said I was thinking maybe Aaron Holiday was going to take Reed Shepherd's minutes, but it's looking like Ime just said, screw this 10-man rotation thing. We finna go 9. Reed Shepherd, you got to step up. I really think that spot is probably Reed Shepherd's to lose at this point.
Yeah, I think so it is. And I'm not mad at if you got 9 guys, that's good. If you got 9 guys, that's good. That's a good rotation. If you got 9 guys and you got Amen Thompson, playing the way he is, and Tyrese and playing the way they are, and Steven Adams just being on the boards,
being a big person,
being a big person and just getting people open. And that pass to Jalen Green, that was right on the money. All Jalen Green had to do was go straight up and dunk it. He went to the other side of the room. He could have went straight up and dunk it. But I like the way
he was trying to be cute.
Playing.
Yeah. Steven Adams is solid, man. I have no qualms about how he's been playing. Yeah, he just playing his role. Period. Yep. And honestly, when you're a role player, once you play your role and you're not being exposed and you taking advantage of your time, that's all you can ask, bro. There's nothing more to it. He played 9 minutes actually in that first half, which was a lot more than I was expecting. I know we were talking about it at the pregame show that maybe the Knicks will go small. They can't go small. We're going to play a center. They can't. We can get away with it.
And I can tell you this. We exposing Cat, man. We are working that dude, man. That 3 fouls, we are going at him. And that's what we talked about at the pregame, in the pregame show. Cat doesn't play very good defense, man. So we are definitely exposing him. Every time we get a chance, we go at him. And I like the way Alp is playing Cat. I like the way he's going at him, attacking him.
Cat, to me, is like Christian Wood on steroids.
Yep.
I don't think there's a difference in them two, bro. On either end. They just Cat is just souped up more. He ate more hamburgers growing up than Christian Wood, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's the only difference between them two. On both ends. Cat be playing weak on defense. I don't get it. Cat, he was a guy that, remember, the GMs was saying in one of the GM surveys in the offseason, they were saying that's a guy that they would, draft number 1 in the NBA. Out of all the guys in the NBA right now, that's the guy that they would, start their franchise with. Was it? It was Cat. Yeah, it was Cat Carlton Towns. Yeah, I was like, man, that's high praise. And then he ain't lived up to nothing since. Well, I wouldn't say. Let me not be too over the top with it. He hasn't taken over and taken off like expected, like an Anthony Davis. You know what I'm saying? People was expecting a lot of what Anthony Davis is doing. But I ain't mad at it. I'm going to take advantage of it because we on the other end. I also remember the time when they wanted Cat to come play with the Rockets and play with James Harden and play the Ryan Anderson role. Good times. I will say, Jabari needs to be taking on some of that shooting role that Cat can play. He needs to space that floor a lot better. I know, like I said, his shooting is going to be something to watch this season, at least for the first half of the season. But he's taking the right shots. I think his defense has been okay. It can be better. But all in all, okay for him. Also, Dylan Brooks has been okay. Alp, he been good. Fred was good until this later part of the second quarter. Jalen, he ain't been good. He ain't been horrible. He's been missing some point blank stuff. He'll be all right. I ain't too worried. Tari and Aman, you know what they're gonna bring every game. I ain't gotta worry about it. Steven Adams, we talked about him. Reed Shepard in his 5 minutes. You know, he hit that 1-3, just quick and to the point. As soon as he caught the ball, he just launched it. And again, on the right wing, when I think Alp had found him, but he found him kind of slow. Alp could have, his recognition seems like a little bit slow. I don't know why. His processing, if I'm not mistaken, bro, what are you seeing with Alp? Like, it seemed like his processing speed is a little slower.
Yeah, right? A little. Normally, it was a play that Reed Shepard was just flat ass open in the corner, and Alp just took too long to get him the ball. It took Thompson to get the man the ball. It took him to get the ball.
Yeah, sorry.
And he ended up making that deep, big time 3. And like I said, I want Reed Shepard to be aggressive more for shooting the basketball. Like, again, he has that type of release that, you know, we don't mind him taking those shots, but Alp kind of reaction kind of getting a little kind of regressed a little bit. But I say, man, he's playing well on the offensive side of the ball, but he does need his timing and his quick passing need to be up to speed, man. He got to make those opportunities work, especially when he gets double teamed. If he gets double teamed, it's gonna be open people. You got to be able to trust him not down shots.
Couple things I want to look at that I think is kind of, well, the number one thing I think is keeping the Knicks in the game right now. Our 3-point defense. We held them to only 15 attempts, which I think is good for us, but they made 8. To our 4. All right, we need to close the gap. I'm not saying we got to win the 3-point shooting battle, but we need to be close because we've taken 7 more shots. We've made 4. We've out-rebounded them by 9. Assists are even at 11. Turnovers, we've only turned it over 4 times. They've turned it over 7. So the score looked like about right, but the 3-point shooting, that either we need to make more or we need to force them to take even less than they're already taking.
Yep. Oh, we need to get them to miss, but we got to make. I feel like we just got to make, man. We especially if they
we do need to make. It's more about us not making them.
We not making most of them when we are open, especially when we open. We're making it. We're missing those, and teams are making that against us. The Knicks, OG, especially OG tonight. Yeah, they're making that against us.
He's the one that's kind of killing us.
Yep.
Yeah. What you expecting in the second half, though, man? Who needs to step it up the most?
Man, who needs to step it up the most, man? I'm gonna, like I say, man, I already picked Fred for the game, and I want to see him, you know, progress throughout this game. But in this second half, the second unit has been doing very well, man. The second unit has been doing very well, been holding down the fort. It's basically what I want to see from this team. I want to see this team come out and get off to a good start in the third quarter, because I believe if we win the third quarter is going to tell us whether if we win this game or not. The games have been decided in the third quarter lately. Like I'm talking about when we got back in the game against the Warriors, we got back in the game in the third quarter, but we still end up losing. We need to have a good third quarter. We need to have a good third quarter for us to win this game. I'm just going to basically go. I think that's the key to winning this game. We got to win this third quarter. I think third quarter is telling us if we win in this game.
Jalen got to be more aggressive too. Fred, we're not gonna win this game if Fred is taking the most shots. No, it's not gonna happen, bro. He's taking 9 shots already. Yeah, I don't like it, bro. I don't like it at all, bro. He's been having the ball too much. He's been dribbling too much. He's been playing all right, but that's not gonna last, bro.
Yeah.
Like we are here. If the game is close, Jalen and LP got to take it home, and Fred VanVleet got to just be ready to be a complimentary shooter and a complimentary playmaker on the other end. So, yeah, man, tip off in the start for the second half, man. Looking forward to seeing, what adjustments both teams make. Ain't no post game unless something absolutely crazy happens.
Yeah.
If it's like a game winner or something, I might mess around and do a post game.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. See, I appreciate y'all for tuning in.
Y'all, man.
Let's get back to the second half. Have a good one.